We are excited to be here tonight to recognize the Illinois Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics 2021 and 2022 awards. We want to thank you for all those professionals that were nominated. We had a wonderful slate of applications to choose from. If you have someone you work with or would love to nominate, please be aware of the deadlines next fall. We would like to thank the Grants and Awards Committee. I am Marjorie Rue, the Grants and Awards Chair, Rebecca Antinosi, Susan Push, and Patricia Wolf all participated on the committee. We'd first like to recognize the outstanding dietetic students. We are able to recognize the outstanding dietetic students in each of the categories. The first is DPD. That goes to Zainab Al-Zubi. She was nominated by the Eastern Illinois Academy. Zainab attends the University of Illinois at Champaign-Urbana. She will graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Human Nutrition in May of 2022. One recommendation stated, Zainab has a 3.99 GPA, demonstrating her scholastic aptitude. She was selected to be an undergraduate chemistry TA, underscoring her firm understanding of biochemical nutrition. She has been very involved with nutrition initiatives on campus, including serving as a nutrition peer educator at the Student Health Center and a member of NutriPack. Zainab is an excellent dietary student and a valuable community member. Her peers enjoy working with her and appreciated her kind help in and out of the classroom. Zainab is multilingual in Arabic, French, and Turkish. It was said that Zainab is a mover and a shaker, and I appreciate her can-do attitude in everything she attempts. Zainab plans to enter graduate school next year, and her professional goal is to become an MD, MS, RD. From a nutritional perspective, she lives the philosophy of helping others. She strives to educate and empower individuals to pursue healthier lives. Zainab, we are excited that you share our passion. The next student is in a CP program. This is Taylor Hogue. She was nominated by Southern Illinois University. She is in the Graduate Coordinated Program in Dietetics and in Nutrition and Dietetics. Ms. Hogue has consistently demonstrated herself to be a hard worker, one peer said. She's a responsible individual and is dedicated to the field of nutrition. While working on her undergraduate degree in nutrition full-time, she was also an honors program student, worked multiple jobs, volunteered for several nutrition-related organizations on campus, and served as an undergraduate research and creative activities assistant. As an undergraduate student, Ms. Hogue was very involved in an organization on Southern Illinois University Edwardsville's campus called the Food Recovery Network. As a shift lead, Taylor gained experience in leading and directing other students, ensuring that the food produced was both safe and nutritious. The leadership experience was instrumental in her success as the president of SIUE's Food and Nutrition, or FAN Club. Under her direction, the number of club activities more than doubled and participation grew tremendously. Another professor states, her intelligence, ability to think critically, her work ethic, and her positive personality make her a great candidate for this award and this profession. It is a pleasure to announce Taylor Hogue as an Outstanding Student of the Year. She is extremely passionate about the field of dietetics. We look forward to seeing her become a future leader in our profession. The next student is in a DI program, dietetic internship, Elizabeth C. Gutierrez. She was nominated by Eastern Illinois Academy. She attends the University of Illinois at Champaign-Urbana. One professor introduced Elizabeth by stating that she might be the top 5% of all the multiple outstanding students and interns at her multiple institutions. She not only demonstrates her scholastic aptitude, but it is even more impressive that she was able to maintain her grades while balancing several extracurricular activities and research commitments. She is very active in the education and training for health student-run organization, providing nutrition education and tasting experience for local elementary school youth. She is on the steering committee of the Nutritional Science Graduate Student Association, serving as the media representative. Elizabeth has also become more involved with Public Policy Committee of the Public Health and Community Nutrition DPG and has contributed to the newsletter. She is already involved in dietetic practice groups. Another peer stated, "I should have expected her exceptional leadership based on her strong academic and clinical community and research experience. She consistently gives 110%, excels at all that she undertakes, and is a wonderful ambassador for the field of dietetics." It was noted that Elizabeth utilizes her strong critical thinking ability to identify, analyze, and solve problems, and is decisive in handling difficult situations. She appropriately looks at different situations and evaluates them with a constructive, continuous improvement attitude. Rather than complain about what's wrong, she makes a strong effort to be part of the solution. Thank you, Elizabeth, for already stepping up to leadership roles within your district and our profession. We look forward to your many years of excellent service. The next person winning an award is the Emerging Dietetic Leader, and that is Jessica A. Morling, nominated by Chicago Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Jessica completed her graduate work at Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois. She then completed her master's at Rush University Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. She works for the University of Chicago Medicine in Chicago. One peer letter states, "Jessica has demonstrated leadership skill and teamwork within her roles at CAND and CASPEN and the University of Chicago Medicine. She served as the membership chair of both Chicago Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics and the Chicago Aspen for over 4 years, welcoming members and managing membership lists for both organizations. She now simultaneously serves as treasurer-elect on the Chicago Academy Board, planning and committee chair for the Aspen Chicago Board. She manages well this service as well as working in her profession." Another recommendation mentioned, "Jessica is extremely bright and thoughtful and can see a path forward even in the most complex situations. She has a direct communication style and leads with a quiet confidence." Another peer suggested, "A unique project that Jessica is involved in at U Chicago is the Garden Committee, where she assists weekly with planting and harvesting fresh produce for their rooftop garden. The harvest is then distributed to her cardiac rehab patients, as well as to a free Feed First market available to all visitors, patients, and staff. Jessica has demonstrated her ability to successfully juggle these various roles while consistently maintaining a positive attitude. In addition to having a warm and engaging personality, each of Jessica's letters of recommendation speak of her organization, leadership skills, and commitment to our profession and her patients." The next group we have are the recognized young dietitians of the year. The first is Grace E. Hensold. It was nominated by the Central Illinois Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Grace received her Bachelor of Science in Dietetics from Bradley University in Peoria and her internship in dietetics with OSF St. Francis Medical Center, also in Peoria. At present, she is an oncology dietitian at the Hult Center for Healthy Living at Illinois Cancer Care Center. A peer states, "Grace has an excellent work ethic. She is productive, efficient, and persevering. She is curious and interested in learning and applying new knowledge and skills. She honors the profession through her personal dedication to a healthy lifestyle, her exceptional dietetic practices, and her talented leadership. She is steadfast to her commitment to optimal nutrition." Another letter stated, "Ms. Hensold has overseen the dietetic services for Illinois Cancer Center's Peoria location for her patients, providing thousands of nutrition consultants for their patients and their families with a cancer diagnosis. During her professional time, she works to increase proficiency with providers as well as better serve patients. While it is clear that Grace is dedicated to her career, her patients, and her position, she has also demonstrated her commitment to the community in her own personal time through professional membership and volunteerism. Grace has mentored several students over the years. She has helped them connect the dots. She also has been a guest speaker in classes at Bradley University. Grace has gone above and beyond to show her passion, her enthusiasm about nutrition and dietetics. Since becoming involved with IAND, Grace has taken on a variety of roles as chair of the nominating committee and an active member. Now she is serving as president-elect of the Central Illinois Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Grace, we are pleased that you can share with our profession your knowledge, skills, and creativity. The next registered Young Dietitian of the Year is Melanie Van Spankeren. She was nominated by the Chicago Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Melanie earned her Bachelor of Science from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. She pursued her dietetic internship at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee. Melanie is a dietitian too in general medicine for Cook County Health. One peer summed up some thoughts about Melanie. I have observed Melanie work with a variety of complex and very complex patients, and I have been impressed by her compassionate and professional approach to each and every patient. She has the skills, the knowledge, and the patience required for an excellent dietitian. Another peer shared, during this age of COVID infections, Melanie has had to come up with creative ways to interact with a variety of patients using different formats and technology. She is involved in the training of physicians, resident physicians, and other dietetic professionals regarding the impact of nutrition on health. She is developing a clinic-wide nutrition program for our population. For our population. She has a health initiative which encompasses various chronic conditions, including hypertension and obesity. Melanie is now serving as president-elect of the Chicago Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Thank you so much, Melanie, for your service, and we look forward to working with you in the future. The third recognized dietitian of the year is Jennifer L. Burton. She was nominated by Eastern Illinois Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Jennifer is a graduate of the University of Illinois at Champaign-Urbana. She completed her master's program there and her dietetic internship at Carle Foundation Hospital. She is employed by the Carle Foundation Hospital, where she is a clinical dietitian. Her primary responsibilities include the nutritional care of patients on 3 units, supporting the Level 1 Trauma Center, and as a guest lecturer at the Carle, Illinois College of Medicine. One peer describes Jennifer in this way. Jennifer is quite capable in her ability to apply knowledge to practice. For example, Jennifer successfully completed her certified specialist in renal nutrition. She is a strong advocate in recommendations for the utmost level of patient care. She demonstrates confidence when communicating with physicians, with surgeons, with home infusion, pharmacy, and other medical staff. She brings evidence-based research to implement ways to make the healthier choice the easier choice in the community. Jennifer has taken her experience, her leadership, and professionalism from her education and used it to become the dietitian she is today. She is an important part of our clinical community team of dietitians, and she is able to balance both areas well. Thank you, Jennifer, for your service to our organization. The last and final award we have is our Outstanding Dietitian of the Year. Many of you will recognize and remember Julie as our immediate past president, Julie Ann Peterson. She was nominated, Patterson, excuse me, Julie Ann Patterson. She was nominated by the Northern Illinois Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. She is a registered dietitian with a bachelor's degree in human nutrition and dietetics from the University of Illinois, Chicago. She has a master's in business administration in marketing from DePaul University and a doctor of philosophy in nutrition science with a minor in population health from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Many of you will recognize her picture. Julie has experience working in a variety of settings, including healthcare, industry, education, and government. As the IAND president, she led the implementation of a new website and learning management system to improve our virtual presence and ability to meet the educational needs of members online. She didn't do this all herself, but she led the charge. She helped to implement an organizational structure to align with our strategic pillars to improve communication and support for communities, for committees and leaders. She helped to develop the Pathway to Leadership program to provide a 9-month structured leadership experience for students in dietetic programs in Illinois to help train the future leaders in our profession. Currently, she is an assistant professor for Northern Illinois University. She has garnered several awards and several publications. One letter noted, Julie impressed me as a nutrition leader who understands the complexities that developing outcomes, measures, and reimbursement strategies for nutrition services presented. Her communication skills and drive demonstrated themselves during productive discussion with public health researchers at Northern Illinois University and with dietetic members in the state. Her prior service as the state regulatory specialist helped us spread the word about the importance of the RDN and the importance of licensure in Illinois. One of her colleagues writes, the Outstanding Dietitian Award recognizes the commitment to excellence made by an individual who has demonstrated outstanding leadership and service to the profession, to our profession. Dr. Julie Patterson is an Outstanding Dietitian of the Year with or without this formal recognition. She brought all her skills, her knowledge, and her professional acumen to this role and succeeded at exceeding what we hoped for in our leaders. Thank you so much for all your service to our profession. And Julie, you are more than deserving of this award. Julie Ann Patterson, Outstanding Dietitian of the Year for the Illinois Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. I have just one note that I want to follow up. Some of you have heard this story before. Albert Einstein was riding on a train out east, and he was going to an important engagement. As he was sitting in the train, the conductor came down and was calling, tickets, tickets, I need your tickets. When he got to Dr. Einstein was looking in his suit coat, trying to find his ticket. The conductor recognized him immediately and said, Dr. Einstein, I know you purchased a ticket. I will finish the rest of the car and come back. When the conductor got to the end of the car, he saw Dr. Einstein standing up, trying to go through his suitcase up above. He came and he said, Dr. Einstein, I know you bought a ticket. I know who you are. I will finish the rest of the train and come back. The conductor left. When the conductor came back to the car a half hour later, he saw Dr. Einstein on his hands and knees, looking under the chair and through all the cases he could find. He came and said, Dr. Einstein, I know who you are. I know you bought a ticket. Dr. Einstein looked at him and said, young man, you know who I am. I know who I am, but I don't know where I'm going. We as a profession know where we're going, and with the help of all of these award winners, we will have a brighter future. Please work for our profession and work for your love of our organization. Thank you so much.